Conjugare, Centro Português de Apoio à Pesquisa Científica e à Cultura. Acreditamos que as ciências e as artes mudam o mundo. O conhecimento transforma, e isso nos motiva. 14ª Jornada Virtual Internacional em Pesquisa Científica, com o tema Educação, Cultura e Poder.
It is a pleasure to share with you our presentation, Immersive Technologies, 360-degree cameras in the development of educational experience on cultural heritage in the Spanish-Portuguese context, the British legacy, Southwest Spain, and fishing legacy, Southern Portugal. Authors are EMILIO JOSÉ DELGADO ALGARRA and AURÍZIA ANICA. This work is related to COIDESO Research Center, Research Network, and several research projects. This is a part of the innovation project, design and development of immersive educational experience and introduction to the metaverse in the didactics of experimental and social sciences. This is connected with the research state project, virtual reality and augmented reality in higher education, education for civic engagement with environment. Immersive technologies such as virtual reality and 360-degree cameras offer new opportunities for teaching cultural heritage. At the University of Huelva, educational activities have been designed for reserved teachers training, in-service teacher and professor training, primary school students. These initiatives focus on two specific case studies, the British legacy in Southwest Spain and the fishing legacy, Southern Portugal. The work extends from Spain to Portugal through a research state at IELT, Universidad Nova de Lisboa. Regarding technological using approach, the approach of this intervention design avoid both extreme positions, technophobia and rejection, as well as techno-activism and blind adoption. This intervention is based on a critical, didactic, and ethical approach to technology use and is grounded in TPACK model, which integrates content knowledge, pedagogical knowledge, and technological knowledge, and ETPACK model, which adds an ethical layer. In teaching and learning environments and in specific didactics, technology must be integrated meaningfully into pedagogy and content. Technology use must be justified and offer a clear advantage over other available alternatives. In the dimension of implementation and educational use, VR has become increasingly accessible through devices like MetaQuest and smartphone-compatible headsets. At the University of Huelva, immersive activities has been implemented in university professor training, primary education degree programs, and school classrooms. 360-degree camera allow educators to document heritage spaces and create VR-based lessons without technical barriers. These enhance accessible and experiential learning, especially when physical field trips are not possible. Here we have several photographs regarding the training programs, university professor training, primary education degree programs, and school classroom interventions. We're going to talk about the case study 1, British legacy in Huelva. 3 key heritage sites were documented: Barrio Obrero, Workers' Quarter, British-style residential area; Casa Colón, historic hotel turned cultural center, birthplace of Spain, the first Spanish official football club, Atletico de Huelva; and Muelle del Tinto, industrial structure for mineral sport. University students and primary pupils explored this location using VR in the implementations. Activities included pre and post testing, group discussions, and reading analysis. Results showed improved technical and pedagogical knowledge, and greater willingness to use immersive tech in teaching. Here we have several photographs about British legacy in Huelva. We have photographs about Barrio Obrero, Casa Colón, and Muelle del Tinto. And here we have equirectangular photograph of Barrio Obrero, Casa Colón, and Muelle del Tinto. In Portugal, and regarding the fishing heritage in Tavira, 360-degree documentation focused on Hotel Albacora, a former tuna fishing complex turned museum hotel, and Playa do Barril, historic tuna fishing site with symbolic fishing heritage. These locations were recorded for future integration into new immersive lessons, expanding the cross-border approach between Spain and Portugal. Regarding the fishing heritage in Tavira, we had several photographs about Hotel Albacora and the tuna fishing museum, and about Playa do Barril. And we have several photographs and several equirectangular photographs. We are going to finish with conclusions and future directions. Immersive technologies foster digital, historical, and civic competencies. Key takeaways include VR enhanced engagement and understanding of cultural heritage. Experiences are now expanding to Portugal and soon to Japan, where fishing is culturally significant. A new project of mixed reality is the metaverse, is being developed to longitudinal analysis with final year students, education students. At the time of this presentation, a new innovation project proposal is under review. Creation of interactive virtual spaces and exploration of mixed reality in the teaching and learning of social and experimental sciences. This project builds upon the work presented here and focuses on the creation of interactive virtual environments. A European project on VR, citizenship, and heritage education is being designed. Muchas gracias. Muito obrigado. Thank you.
Realização, Conjugare, Centro Português de Apoio à Pesquisa Científica e à Cultura. Apoio, Editora Cravo. Inscreva-se no canal, comente, curta e compartilhe. Obrigado por assistir.